we've got Richard Barnes now, who is the Deputy Mayor, and who I'd like to invite to address us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much indeed. Assalamu alaikum. And can I apologise for being a few minutes late? We can organise many things in London, but we never seem to be able to get the North Circular right. And good afternoon, everyone. And can I begin by saying how pleased I am to join you today for this very important conference. As we in London join with others around the world this week in marking the Day of International Peace. It's an honour for me to be with you, and on behalf of the Mayor and the people of London, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to those of you who have travelled many miles from many countries to be here, and I pay tribute to all of you gathered this afternoon for your commitment to the important message of peace this conference sends. For some time I have felt that the work of faith-based organisations, whether in the area of charitable work, education, welfare, or indeed whatever field they may be working in, is a testament to the transformative power of religion, religious belief, and faith. Not long after the terrible floods in Pakistan last year, I spoke at the Iftar dinner for the Muslim Aid charity, and I said then that it is at times such as these that we're reminded of the incredible important role that faith-based charities and organisations undertake in seeking to change our world for the better. Today's conference is another example of that spirit, and I truly salute you. And what unites people of belief who undertake these works is love. Love not just for the faith or for some their God, but love for their fellow human beings. For too long, we have been fed a constant diet of negativity about religion and what those with evil in their hearts have done in the name of religion. Here in London, this most wonderfully diverse city, we reject that entirely. We want to tell the story of the many, many acts of goodwill and charity done by ordinary individuals and large organisations that is underpinned by a deep and abiding religious conviction. Those are the standards by which we should judge the contribution of our communities to our well-being and our commitment to those with whom we share our lives. And through the Mayor's new volunteering initiative, Team London, we want to do what we can to support those commendable endeavours. We want that spirit, the spirit of London, of giving and of community, to be the image that we send to the world. We are proud in London of the sheer diversity of our communities and the way we are able to live together in a way that nearly every other major city in the world is rightly jealous. Whenever I travel to other countries as Deputy Mayor of London, I'm always asked how we've managed in London and that we've been able to enjoy such harmonious relationships. I'm able to say that we've been able to do it not only by respecting each other's beliefs and traditions, but by always looking for opportunities to bring people together, not to separate them, or to ban those elements of their worship or dress that other countries, particularly in Europe, have sought to do. It is also partly for this reason that I've sought to ensure that where appropriate, our events at City Hall, such as our Eid celebrations in Trafalgar Square, which are happening today, it's a bit late, but Eid Mubarak, have the widest possible representation from across the spectrum of the Muslim faith. Our futures are inextricably linked together, whether that is within our faith, our different faiths, between the faiths, or alongside people who sadly have no faith. We have been able to do it by judging people on their merits, for what they bring, what they contribute to our city. We do not and will not judge on the stereotypes, the cliches, that unfortunately are all too easily become the currency of discourse. The Mayor has urged Londoners, particularly during Ramadan, to find out more about Islam in order to increase all of our understanding and learning. He's even encouraged them to fast, at least for one day. Though I'm afraid I'm not sure how many Londoners have actually taken up on that suggestion. At City Hall, we have very deliberately begun a programme of community receptions where we bring everyone together to thank you for what you do in your localities to make London a better place for us all. We have a vision to make London the greatest big city in the world. Whenever we travel to somewhere else, we always look at the elements of that place we are visiting and say, I wish London was a bit more like that. And sometimes we forget those parts of our city that we take for granted that everyone else is jealous of. We want to take the best parts of those cities and marry them to all we have to offer here. That's what we're working towards. And in 2012, when the world comes to London and the eyes of the world are on London and realises it can find its home from home here, we'll know we've gone a long way to achieving that. That is why we're working closely with the London 2012 organisers to ensure that those who visit the Olympic Games and wish to observe Ramadan can do so in the sure knowledge that we've made all the necessary provisions for them, and that the people we have on hand to assist them will also be ready. The sooner we realise as Muslim Londoners and Muslims the world over that we are each other's brothers and sisters, the better and more successful our city will be. A safe place and a place of safety, and a place of safety to be whom we are and to worship the God that leads us. And I thank you all for listening, and may I wish you an enjoyable and peaceful conference. Shukran.